Good morning, everybody. I am in a rush, and I'm going to make sure I get you guys this analysis as soon as I can, because today could be an important day, and I want you guys to obviously have some blueprint to go off of. So this morning, we're gonna break right into this. Last night or yesterday, right on FOMC, we saw an expansion up. You hit the same price target we've been hitting, basically for the last 4 days, and then last night we ended up gapping down. Right, go to the 4 hour, and you'll notice that that is, of course, the first bit of structure, because that's how fucking things work. You have a box directly up above you, so of course one could be contemplating a potential punch up, but you also, right, are going to be opening up in range. So if you were to make it to your pre-market low, that whole 24-hour candle would have turned red. So with that being said, 2 hour time frame, any candle close underneath, right? And how you get into this or where you get into it, if you decide to get in at the floor at 621, that's going to dictate, again, have a great stop loss. That's one of the most important things. To the flip side, because of, yes, the empty space that we kind of made yesterday and pulled back pretty quickly, we could flush right through this box, create the punch back, and be looking for that new high or that 631. So if you're watching the Qs today, that's what I got my eyes on. It is Thursday after FOMC, so hopefully they don't want to do the chop, which is not out of the cards. I like 620, 622 to increase the probability of this box breaking above on the Qs. But other than that, guys, stay patient. No forcing anything. All right, so IWM as well. And on the 24-hour, of course, it's just a candle opening up in range, which that's one of the biggest red flags as far as trading conditions. But with that being said, here's your range. And again, that pre-market hit the 50% mark of your candle. The rules always apply. Your box is down below, like so. And so, of course, possible, right? If we lose our floor, pre-market floor, you have a retest underneath you here. And if that obviously could set us up for a channel. And that's a lot of the times how these end up looking. So I'd be looking for IWM to maybe create that channel for you. And then you could look at a possibility of breaking through that range. So IWM, QQQ, all looking a little crazy here this morning. A lot of whippy price action, so hopefully you guys are able to nab something. If it's not clear, don't take it, move on, find a different stock. There's too many for you to get stuck on one. IWM, out of all the ETFs, obviously has the better setup, but all-time highs is not my thing, so we'll see. All right, so 24-hour on SPY, not really confusing at all, as it is opening up purely in range, didn't close outside of its range, and is still very much under here. And in fact, your pre-market high is that wall. You go to the 4-hour time frame, same thing, right? So clearly, if we keep moving down, it would be over this top that we would be looking for potential new highs. That looks like on the 1 hour and the 15-minute, pushing through this. So today, it does look like a potential range day if we do not have the juice to move in one direction, right? And it is this box down here on the 15, and it is the structure up here. So you definitely have the room to chop. So don't force shit. Higher time frames if things get slow. And I hope you guys have a great day. Be safe. And I do really appreciate you guys being patient with me. Trust me, I'm over here fucking stressing out, trying to make sure that I get on live. But we should be good to go. Today should be the last day. So tomorrow, hopefully things are back in order. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. And also we do have the discount going if you're looking to join. But otherwise, I'll see you guys shortly. Bye.